what do we take out of this about Alabama for those that are already looking down the road at a college football playoff, Gary?
Rich, absolutely no surprise. If you're going to play Alabama, and I know a lot of people get enamored with the formula to beat Alabama, and I've been covering them now through Nick's whole reign here from when he rebuilt the team in 2008 all the way till this season. It's the same formula all the time. Number one, this is like a mini NFL football team. You better be able to at least match their physical play on the offensive and defensive line. And then after that, I don't care who else. If you can't do that, it doesn't matter who else you have. You can have the best quarterback, the best running back, the tallest receivers. If you can't do it, that you're going to get slaughtered against them. Now, if you can stay even, like Clemson did in that game, like LSU has when they beat them, like Ohio State did when they beat them in that football game, now everything else comes into play if you have efficient quarterback play. Now, that efficiency might be running and passing, really good passing, really good quarterback runner, but you must bring the quarterback position, and that's really been the story for LSU. They match them pretty well, 21 versus 22. But that last player has always really fallen to the Alabama side. They've had the better quarterback.
Yeah, and then Jalen Hurts, at one point, I retweeted this during your broadcast from Bruce Feldman, who writes for Fox Sports and broadcast for him, that Hurts accounted for 219 of Alabama's first 317 yards.
Yeah, but
so,
I mean, that's like saying, he's their offense. I mean, the way LSU was defending Alabama was they weren't defending Jalen Hurts as a quarterback who could run. They were defending him as Leonard Fournette who could throw. He is their offense now. This is a new version of their football team. So there was a blueprint, I thought, that Dave Aranda, the outstanding young defensive coordinator, he's kind of worked his way up the ranks. He was out in Utah State and Hawaii, and then he got the job at Wisconsin, and he jumped over to LSU. He had a really brilliant game plan against them. Everybody likes to bounce the ball outside like the NFL terminology is and the defense that Alabama uses. He did the opposite. He pinched them in. Every time there was a play-action fake, they took the quarterback. They tried to force Alabama to run the ball inside. It was an interesting game plan. The only frustrating part, the first 11 plays Alabama ran, their longest gain, they only had one gain over 3 yards. In the first quarter, LSU only had one play, and that was kind of a jump ball pass. Vern asked me at the end of the first quarter, who won the first quarter, and I said the NFL scouts.
That's a great answer, Gary. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
There were a lot of NFL talent. Now, I don't think as much, Rich, as the 2011, but pretty close.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.